So let us try to solve ADTA numericals. Question is in front of you. Standard hard water containing 20 gram per liter of calcium carbonate. 20 ml of this water required 25 ml of ADTA solution. Okay, 100 ml of water sample required 18 ml of ADTA solution. The same sample after boiling required 12 ml of ADTA solution. Calculate the temporary hardness of the water sample. Okay, this is your numerical. This is you have to solve. Now let us see now how to solve this. Okay, so let us try to solve this. See, standard hard water concentration is given to us, so we can write standard hard water concentration here given is 20 gram per liter. Per liter means 20 gram per liter means correspond to how much? 1 gram is 1000 milligrams. So we can write 20 into 10⁻³ milligrams. Now this much amount is present in 1 liter. So what is the concentration of standard hard water ml? It is 20 milligram of calcium carbonate per ml. Okay, take it as 1. Okay, 1 ml of standard hard water contains 20 milligram of calcium carbonate. Okay, it's very simple. That 20 ml of this water sample, this means standard hard water sample required 25 ml of ADTA solution. Write that in equation. Ml of EDTA solution, 1 ml of EDTA solution required 20 by 25. For 1 ml of EDTA solution, it will consume 20 by 25 ml of standard hot water. That means 20 by 25 into 20 milligrams of calcium carbonate. This we have already seen, because 1 ml of standard hot water contain 20 milligram of calcium carbonate. Comes around for 1 ml of EDTA. 1 ml of EDTA consumes 16 milligram of calcium carbonate. So this is, let's say, we'll mark this as second. Okay. The next part, 100 ml of water sample required 18 ml of EDTA solution. 100 ml of water sample. Okay, I have taken a water sample. Okay, 100 ml, and that require 18 ml of EDTA solution. So I am writing that in equation. 100 ml of water sample required 18 ml of EDTA for titration. Okay, so I will write, if you write this in equation, it will be like 100 ml of water sample required 18 ml of EDTA solution. We know that 1 ml of EDTA is consuming 16 milligram of calcium carbonate. 1 ml is consuming 16 milligram, so 18 ml will consume 18 into 16, so it will be equivalent to, so this we will take from equation 2. Okay, so it will consume 18 into 16, come around 288 milligrams. This is for 100 ml. I always tell you that always give answer in ppm. So for 1 liter, how much? For 1 liter it is 288 into 10, because 100 ml के लिए तुमको मिला 288. So for 1 liter it is multiplied by 10, so it is 2880 milligram per liter, so that is 2880 ppm. This is your total hardness. Total hardness is 2880 ppm, so we will mark it as equation 3. Okay, now we know that after boiling and filtering, temporary hardness will go from the water. Okay, so for after boiling and filtering, 100 ml of the same water sample required 12 ml of EDTA solution. 1 ml currently consuming 16 milligram of calcium carbonate, so 12 ml will consume 12 into 16, so 12 into 16 milligram of calcium carbonate. Already know comes around 192 milligram of calcium carbonate. Now again this is for 100 ml. Therefore for 1 liter it will be, you have to multiply by 10 both the sides, so 100 ml will become 1 liter and 192 will become 192 into 10, so it will be 1920 milligram per liter. So this will be your 1920 ppm. So this is your permanent hardness. So this will be your 1920 ppm. So this is your permanent hardness. We have calculated. Okay, temporary hardness we have to calculate, permanent hardness also we have calculated. So we know that total hardness is temporary hardness and permanent hardness. Total hardness is equal to temporary hardness and permanent hardness. Okay, so temporary hardness if you want to calculate, so you have to subtract permanent hardness from total. So temporary hardness is given as total hardness minus permanent hardness. Hardness is 2880 and permanent hardness is 1920. Okay, so if you subtract 2880 from subtract 1920 from 2880, you will get your temporary hardness. come around 960 ppm. So your final answer is 960 ppm. Okay.